Hello, welcome to the channel. We are back, finally. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, I don't want to sound rude or anything, so take this with a massive grain of salt, but are you autistic? You're using that phrase incorrectly. To take it with a grain of salt means to not put too much weight into it or to take something lightly. To take it with a massive grain of salt or with 1,000 grains of salt is to say the opposite, to put a lot of weight into what you're saying, and it doesn't make any sense. So to answer your question, yes, I am autistic.
Autism. Here we go. So first would be holding my pen.
Yes, you're autistic.
How are y'all writing? How are you writing, y'all?
It's not correct.
Isn't that how we write? Someone tell me this isn't how we're supposed to write? My whole life is autism? All of
it? Sorry.
On rare occasions, before they got divorced, my mom and dad used to have adult parties that took place downstairs. They sent my sister and I to our rooms with snacks and the reminder of the rule to not come downstairs unless we were on fire or bleeding. It's okay, they said. You can go to boring parties when you're an adult. Staying upstairs with our snacks, toys, and pillow forts felt like a punishment. Maybe this was because we thought we were somehow missing out on something exciting at Dad's office Christmas party. Turns out they were wrong. I don't actually go to parties as an adult. Something everyone failed to mention is that autistic people don't often get invited to parties. Sure, it's nice to be included, but I for one am not my best self when my eyes get lost in the sea of unfamiliar faces. My thoughts get drowned out by the music and my face tightens into a grimace that suggests to others I might be constipated. To me, parties are harsh reminders of how alone I can feel, even when I am quite literally surrounded by people. My roommate likes to throw adult parties downstairs. As an adult myself, I'm welcome to join in, and while the welcome is kind, at the age of nearly 26, I still find myself hiding in my room with snacks, only daring to come downstairs if I'm on fire or bleeding. One day, maybe when I'm an adult, I'll go to boring parties. The kind of parties where meaningful conversation occurs beyond the weather. Where the faces are familiar and friendly, and where the environmental stimuli doesn't feel like a terrorist attack on my personal nervous system. Until then, I won't come downstairs unless I'm on fire or bleeding.
Today, my therapist told me that I'm not very good at self-care tasks, and I said, yeah, because having a body is stupid. And I'd rather just be a single-celled organism and photosynthesize.
Yes.
And she said, I don't think that's a very realistic goal. And I was like, actually, I am a scientist, and I do science, so I'm just going to figure out how to do that. And she said that she looks forward to seeing what my research looks like.
This is America, Lois. Men have always run things, and there have never been any problems whatsoever. And don't say the economy or Iraq or income inequality or racism or Brett Kavanaugh or air pollution or Vietnam or slavery or Watergate or capitalism or Me Too or homelessness or police brutality or homophobia or Monica Lewinsky or school shootings or Native American genocide or Fox News or Tim Allen or climate change.
Where's the civilization?
America,
Where's the civilization 6?
I'm doing everything I can.
You're not doing enough.
Oh.
Pretty privilege as an autistic and ADHD woman kinda sucks. On dating apps, everybody that I swipe on swipes back. So with that, I have people that like my looks on the exterior, but then when they meet me, they just think I'm quirky. Like, oh, she loves bugs. Oh, she's an artist. Some of them treat me like a child. And when I tell them about my disabilities, they tend to just deny it.
Some things in our autistic bag that just make sense.
Oh, I like a card.
An autism alert card for emergency services so they know.
I like a card.
A bag full of fidget and sensory toys.
Oh, looking nice.
My ear defenders.
I need that one.
My tablet for communication and for entertainment.
I need that one too.
My sunflower lanyard.
No.
Some cards for when I'm struggling that I'm able to hand to people when I need help and can't verbally express it.
No. Noise.
autism to somebody who isn't, and then they're like, that's not autism, that's something that everybody does. Baby girl, I know that that's something that a human being is capable of doing because people who have autism are human beings. But like, aside from that, it happens to me a lot because I'm autistic. Well, if that happens to you because you're autistic, then why don't you just not do that so that you don't have that problem? Baby girl, it's something that's good. I have that problem too. Everybody has that problem, but all you gotta do is like get around it or whatever. But it happens to me every single day. What if every single day and every single thing you did was a oopsie doopsie? Well, you could just, you know what? Since you have an answer to every single problem that I have, let's stop talking about my autistic problem. Let's go to your problems. What is your credit score right now? Huh? Why haven't you put out that mortgage? What's going on? Why didn't you get that promotion like you wanted? Well, it's because no, just work harder. What's your credit score? Because I had to get the car. No, just get that paid off. Just get that paid off. There's an answer to every single question. Right? Stop. Everybody has it bad. I know. That's why I'm talking about me. What the fuck?
Driving can be really hard for autistic people. There's a lot of sensory input to process while driving, such as street lights, traffic lights, headlights, and noise from cars. And this can cause overstimulation. Driving requires holding attention, but it's easy to get distracted when there's so much going on around you. Driving also requires an understanding of social cues or driving cues, such as when to go, which can be hard for autistic people to decipher. Many autistic people have poor spatial perception, which can be problematic when it comes to calculating the distance that your car is from other cars or objects. Others on the road can often be unpredictable, which can be hard for autistic people to deal with because we thrive on predictability. Lastly, it can take autistic people longer to process information. Because of this, it can be hard to make split-second, on-the-spot decisions.
Yes, I agree with that.
Hello, my name is Ali and I have autism. And I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite fidgets that I use. So first, and that is called a goo tubes. So, and then this flexi puzzle.
Oh. Nice.
This.
That.
It's really nice. It's a magnetic fidget, but I can't remember like the name of the brand.
I don't
I
like
have another
magnet sound.
And then this.
Oh, what's that?
I also forgot what this is called, but it's like a wacky track and a tangle had a baby, and I love both of those, so it like.
Oh.
And then Boinks.
Oh.
Love that. Let's see. Sand animals.
No, cute.
What people think self-diagnosis of autism is.
I'm autistic!
What it actually is.
Right, I have a list of examples of how I relate to autism. Since I can remember, like since being a toddler until now. I spoke to family members, I spoke to friends to get their opinions. They all kind of agree with me. This is a very big list. Right, I've been doing research, and I mean I've been doing research for months on end. I have not stopped. This has been my main focus of my life for the last 8 months.
She is like Fern, my girlfriend.
I have research on autism that relates to me. I spoke to family members. I have medical records of things that I went through as a teenager that could all be explained because of my autism. Maybe I should speak to someone about this. No, there's just far too many barriers to diagnosis. Like, is it even worth my time? Is it even worth it? What if I'm overthinking? Oh my gosh, what if I'm overthinking? What if it's all in my head? What if I'm just being paranoid? What if I'm not actually autistic? Honestly, I kind of think I am autistic though. I could speak to someone about it, but no, it's not worth it. I'm just scared of what they're gonna think. I can't.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit.
No,
this is a work of art.
Yes.
But this is bullshit.
Neurotypical people don't spend hours researching.
And that's why their world building always sucks. I said what I said. Come at me.
Your eyeballs don't actually need to be making constant contact with...
Hold on, you mean to tell me that I've been doing this in conversations for absolutely no reason? The things I learned from other autistic creators on this app. This is really helpful because this creator was saying you just have to look in sort of the general direction of their face. You don't actually have to lock in with your eyes on their eyeballs, like touching souls, which is what I thought. And then I feel trapped in this like engagement of the eyeballs, and I want to like break the eye contact and look away, and then I end up like, you know, looking away and then making really intense eye contact and looking away again. It will never make sense to me, but this is helpful. You can just look in this whole region. This is all fair game. This is all free real estate to look at in a conversation. Or what I think would be funny is if you just stare at the person's lips, like get a little close and stare at their lips. That would be more comfortable for me than staring in their eyes. And it would also have the added benefit of making everyone I speak to think that I want to make out with them.
There is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.